Lee, it's a tough one to take. What's your thoughts?
I felt that we are a very, very lovely side on eye. I think on the eye we look very good. I think we play some fantastic football. But at the moment there is a weakness to defend properly. We're not clearing our lines well enough. And you know, we had enough chances to win the game. I felt I think probably, listen, them games are always going to be tight affairs. You know, they've finished their chance, we haven't finished our chances, and you know, there wasn't much in the game. It was a very to and fro game. Both ball teams had good quality of the ball at times, but there's just a little something missing at the moment. I felt a switch go off last week at Farnborough. You know, everyone was happy, and I have to say this on record. Let's remember how far we've come as a team in a year. We're disappointed now that we're getting beat. Last year when I took the job a year ago, we were clapped off the pitch against Tiverton, losing 1-0 or 2-1. So let's remember where we've come as a football club. We've come a long, long way. We're now disappointed where we're getting beat. Having said that, at the moment there is a really weak underbelly to us. We're, as I say, I'll go back to it, we're very lovely on the eye, but lovely won't win your games, lovely won't get you in the playoffs, and lovely won't win your leagues. Lovely will finish you about 10th. So we have to improve. Fair play to both teams for getting the game on tonight. Everyone else copped out of it. I felt it was the right thing to do to play tonight. And it's one of them things, you know, I would have loved to have gone on this little mini lockdown now and seen ourselves sitting in the playoffs, but we're 3 points out of it. Listen, there's so much time to go. I'm just disappointed with us at the moment because I don't feel this is reflecting the team that we are and what I see in that change room, because we've just lost that little bit of aggression about us at the moment.
It was just a one goal in it. Did you think it was a tight game, or was it just that we weren't in it at all?
No, listen, we're massively in the game. You know, look at the pressure we've put on them. Bawley has to score. Joe nearly scores. Chid nearly scores with a header in the first half. Eddie Ashodi should score in the first half. So no, listen, that was that game. If we walk off winning 1-0, you say okay. They walk off winning 1-0, you say okay. If you walk off 0-0, you say fair result. So listen, they took their chance. Mazzone, he does what he does. He sticks the ball in the back of the net. But we had the ball in a good area. We give it away, and they put us up the line. And again, I don't think we've defended the ball well enough. But it was just one of them games. But listen, we go away now and we can have a little break, and as coaches we're going to go away and do a lot of work on where we think we need to improve. We think we know the answer is. We need to find a little bit of aggression, but let's remember we've got Simeon out the side, we've got Brooksy out the side, we've got Tommy Smith out the side. We're not using Tommy Brewer to his strengths at the moment. I probably should have played Kieran Forbes tonight, but he was a little bit stiff, and it was my decision to give him half hour. Looking back, I should have played him, so I take responsibility for that one. But we're not a million miles away, we're really not, and we have to just keep reminding ourselves that we are a club that is always improving, and we're disappointed we've been beat 1-0 away to Met Police tonight, who are a good side. Beat Taunton 2-1 the other week at Taunton. Let's not get away from what a good side they are, but I just felt that we huffed and puffed, and we're better than that. We're better than that. We were very, very good against Farnborough last week, and we flicked a switch, and for me we haven't turned the switch back on.
Let's talk about the new player from St Albans on loan. How did you rate his performance today?
Yeah, he done okay, but you've got to get in good quality of the ball and in behind, and we never done it. You know, we done it a couple of times in the first half, and he looked a real threat. He made a great run in the and do you know what? It's such a fine line. Eddie, obviously, he's with me now, and he had a shot that's going in the bottom corner just before the goal, and it takes a massive deflection back out, and they go and hit us and score. So it's fine lines, but he done okay. Hasn't played loads of football. Listen, but that's not why we've been beat tonight. We've done it for the right reasons. We felt that he would come and be an impact. He scored 16 goals last year at Haringey. But that's not why we've conceded the goal today. We've conceded the goal through lack of awareness defensively. And we've been punished. And, you know, it's just disappointing for me, because I'd have loved to have seen us sitting in them little top five. But maybe we need to be patient and wait for that. But if we do continue when we get back off this little lockdown now, that, you know, we're not a million miles away. We're really not. We're not talking about we're third from bottom here. We're up there, and we've got a great chance, and we're as good as anyone on our day. We've just got to get back to being a bit more aggressive in our play.
We've got a lot of time off now, about 4 or 5 weeks. How are the squad going to keep fit, and what are your plans for it?
Yeah, no, listen, we're going to go and work hard. We're going to go and watch lots of matches on the on the computer and behind closed doors on the Conference South. We'll get a lot of matches watched, and watch our teams play, and what the better sides are like, and what the weaker sides and why they're struggling. So we're going to do that as coaches. We're going to reassess how we've started. I think we've started well, but we're just lacking a little bit at the moment. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be mentally hard for everyone. You know, players will get a little regime of work, whether they do it. You know, we have to trust in them now, and hopefully we come back and we can carry on with the season. But at the moment, we just don't know, and we'll be ready to go at any point. Hopefully we can kick back on and we don't lose this whole season and we have to start a little mini league, but we don't know where we're going to be. At the end of the day, everyone's health is more important. It's a tough time, I just said to the boys there, it is a tough time. It is a difficult season. In 1 week we look fantastic, another week we're huffing and puffing, and it's just one of them seasons at the moment. But there's lots of room for improvement.